two pound-for-pound ranked fighters. Two of the best fighters in the whole world will collide and decide who the unified and undisputed light heavyweight king really is.
Artur Beterbiev, 11-0, all victories coming by way of the knockout, going up against the 27-year-old from Germany, Enrico Colling. The IBF vacant light heavyweight championship will be on the line.
Retirement of Andre Ward leaves a power vacuum at the top of 175 pounds. Beterbiev is the man who is at the top of the list to take over. As Beterbiev has definitely started putting more on those shots. More shots are coming out. Colling is hurt. His legs are betraying him. That's a hard body shot by Beterbiev.
That was percussion. But that's why I said when Mark had asked me rounds and rounds earlier.
Colling takes a knee as he goes down, as he has been beaten down by Beterbiev. There's no question Beterbiev in this round has upped the action.
And that's his style. You know, this is where he gets his dividends from all that pressure. This is what he does.
Beterbiev moves in with a right hand.
You know, Mark had asked me earlier, can Colling do something late because that's his plan? And I said, no, too much to be taken out of him. And you're seeing that right now.
Beterbiev has never had to stand in the ring and listen to a decision as a professional. And down goes Colling, and that's it. He will still not have to listen to the cards. A knockout win and the light heavyweight championship for Artur Beterbiev. 12-0 with 12 knockouts. Again, longtime amateur champion, world champion, Olympian, and now on top of the world.
Our eyes, the spotlight will be on Artur Beterbiev. The IBF champion is locked in for his title defense. That is coming up in moments against Rod Kalajdzic, a fighter who Timothy Bradley says is very much a live dog.
For the first opportunity at a title fight for Hot Rod Kalajdzic against the 13-0 undefeated Artur Beterbiev. You can see the aggressive style of both of these fighters. Neither of them want to give an inch. As Hot Rod working the body, now going up top. But Beterbiev on the response. Hot Rod with the right as they trade in the center of the ring. Really winds up with all of his weight. Likes to keep his opponents on their heels. Strong right cross followed by a left hook from Beterbiev. Puts Hot Rod on his heels. Good combination work from Beterbiev. A straight left to the jaw of Kalajdzic.
And he dishes it over and right. My goodness, he's hurt though.
Kalajdzic goes to a knee. That's a knockdown. It was an overhand right from Beterbiev. Beterbiev is sensing the weakness. A huge left. Hot Rod catches Beterbiev. They trade in the corner, both throwing haymakers. Hot Rod over the top with the right hand, gets turned around. Now Beterbiev is in the corner. Once again, we proceed. Fifth round.
Much to the dismay, actually, of the Beterbiev corner, they have an issue with the fact that he continues to get checked out by the doctor because I'm sure they feel like it gives him more time in between rounds.
Huge right.
Wow.
And now a big left, and that's it. Referee Dan Snell steps in. He had been talking with the doctor ringside as Hot Rod Kalajdzic was being checked every single round, and I'm sure they both said to each other, listen, not too much more. And Beterbiev, the aggressor, another big combination to start the fifth round, and that is it. Another knockout victory.
There's a lot of talent at 175. You know a lot of them from the amateur days, be it Sergey Kovalev, who called you out when he won the title, be it Dmitry Bivol, Bozdik. Who do you want next?
I want unification fight, if possible, unification fight.
He's not doing a lot of loud talking. He's just saying, give me a unification. That speaks loud to me.
Anytime you hear the fighters saying, I want unification, that's exactly what you're looking for, where the business of boxing isn't getting in the way of the boxing of boxing. Fighters want to make fights. That is the case here with Artur Beterbiev.
What he has is plenty to go up against the other top guys in the division.
This is the way the sport should be. Undefeated against undefeated, champ against champ. No promoter politics in the way, just a showdown. That man's never lost. He's a world champion. Alexander Gvozdyk, he believes himself to be the best light heavyweight on earth. And that man has also never lost. He too is a world champion. Artur Beterbiev believes that he's the best light heavyweight on earth. For the first time in 12 decades of light heavyweight history, we have two undefeated world champions fighting for a unified title. Gvozdyk over the top of that jab that time with a counter right hand, but Beterbiev comes back with a right hand of his own and lands a big right hand, and Gvozdyk ties up for a moment.
Especially in an era right now, guys, where a lot of young fighters and fighters in general, they want to define their own legacy, right, and try to make as much money in the meantime. These guys, yes, they're making the money, but they're allowing the fights to define their legacy and the risk that they're taking to define their legacy. I got a lot of respect for that.
Good work there. End of 6 is heating up here in Philly. Oh, and a clubbing shot, and they're saying no knockdown scores. Another body shot from Beterbiev. This is a clear Beterbiev round as he's on the attack on the inside. Remember, Atlas told him he doesn't want him there, to be careful at short range.
He's exhausted.
Right hand comes in again. Then a short left hand on the inside. Gvozdyk is hurt. Gvozdyk goes down.
How you doing, champ? 6, 7. How you doing? 8. Ready to go? All right.
Still a minute to go in round 10, and here comes Beterbiev. He wants to close the show. Trying to become a unified champion. Can Gvozdyk survive here and make it to these championship rounds? Short left hand, he goes down again. Beterbiev is dominating here. Second knockdown scored in this 10th round.
7, 8. One more chance, fight's over, all right?
One more chance, he says. Artur Beterbiev, 14-0 with 14 knockouts, is number 15 in front of him. Trying to come over the top with a right hand. That's it. It's over. Artur Beterbiev is the unified light heavyweight champion of the world. A dominating 10th round by Beterbiev. And the team from Montreal is celebrating. He is perfect. 15-0 with 15 knockouts. Beterbiev is now the WBC, IBF, and lineal light heavyweight champion of the world.
Bivol has a title. Kovalev and Canelo fight. Who do you want to fight next?
Anyone. I'm focused for title, not for name, you know.
It's on a beautiful night here in Midtown Manhattan, that iconic scene between 7th and 8th Avenue, spanning 31st to 33rd Street, and we are getting you set for the much anticipated light heavyweight unification fight between Beterbiev and Smith.
I think both fighters have to reach tonight. They have to reach for greatness if they want to be successful and bring those 3 belts home.
Puncher versus puncher. That is the most anticipated stylistic matchup this sport can produce. A fight that can forever change a man. And isn't that why we watch? So enjoy it. Here we go. Beterbiev and Smith coming forward behind the jab here. Closing seconds. Oh! Off balance and scores the knockdown. Does Beterbiev. He caught Smith coming in.
7.
Big exchange. Oh! He gets him again. Another clubbing shot from Artur Beterbiev. 17 for 17. So destructive, so heavy-handed. Road grading opponents. Another right hand gets around the guard. Uppercut tries to sneak in. There's a hook. There's an uppercut. Beterbiev's on the attack. Joe Smith is crumbling again into the ropes. He is in serious trouble here.
7, 8. Joe, walk to me. Good. Walk over here, Joe.
The destructive, demolishing, human wrecking ball of Artur Beterbiev. A primed and ready world champion is being torn down here in round 2. Another right hand. Uppercut. Big uppercut.
uppercut. He is stumbling, and this is over. Artur Beterbiev has done it in destructive fashion. He is the only active world champion in all the sport with a 100% knockout rate. He's now 18 for 18.
I had 2 fights, unification fights. Unification fights is more interesting, you know, it's more motivating. I prefer unified.
You want to be undisputed?
Yeah, I want to be undisputed.
All right, now for the future, because you heard the crowd. Anthony Yarde was here. Mark, he was visiting with you earlier. WBO #1 contender from London, England. He came ringside here to be in New York. Bob Arum has made statements this week saying, hey, if Beterbiev wins, it is likely that it's going to be Yarde. The crowd, you were there doing the interview. You heard the crowd react when they said, what about Bivol and the 1 belt he has? Don't you want to be undisputed? Where do things stand? Where are things headed?
Well, I spoke with Yarde after the fight, and he's pretty clear. His ambitions are undiminished. I mean, whatever he saw tonight didn't discourage him.
He's got to be thinking about undisputed against Dimitri Bivol, but that doesn't happen if he doesn't get the win against a dangerous Yarde.
He's not worried about that, honestly. He's not even thinking about that fight. You know he's focused on Yarde. No doubt about it. It's a rare occasion where you have 2 power punchers going head to head. Somebody is about to get knocked out.
All of his fights have ended by knockout, but so is Anthony. He gets flipped there with a nice right hand. And there's another right, and here comes the firefight that we knew was going to happen.
Now the fight started.
And he's starting to find openings in Anthony Yarde, who's more settled and getting clipped. The legs underneath him are now wobbly, and here comes Artur Beterbiev.
Beterbiev is starting to find his range. He's found a range that's comfortable to fight in, where
nice counter. Left hook there. And he hurt him with that.
That buzzed the Beterbiev a little bit.
Can he capitalize on this moment? And gets caught with the right hand coming in, and that's the danger. You want to play with fire, you want to exchange with Artur Beterbiev? Well, you better be ready to take some fire in return. Counter left from Anthony Yarde.
Both guys exchanging right there.
Oh! Big right hand. Yarde is doing a better job this time than he did in the Kovalev fight. He's not shooting everything that he has. He's not punching himself out. He's landing a good shot. He's marching forward. He'll land another 2 good shots. He knows that he can't afford to punch him. But here comes Beterbiev.
Yes, Beterbiev with thudding shots.
That's called experience. That's what you're seeing right now.
Nice uppercut from Artur Beterbiev, and the bell is the only thing that can separate these 2 men as thing heats up here after 5 rounds.
You can be tired tomorrow. You don't have time to be tired right now.
Beautiful right hand from Anthony Yarde sends Artur Beterbiev reeling backwards towards the ropes. And now the champion turns Yarde around, lands a couple of uppercuts, a beautiful right hand, digs to the body, uppercut, and here we see the firefight we anticipated. Nice right hand, and now Yarde is hurt. Artur Beterbiev puts him on the canvas.
That's the punch that just missed about 30 seconds ago.
He's done. He is done. Look at the referee, or the fight will end. He's giving every opportunity, Steve Gray, for Anthony Yarde to continue. How will he deal with the onslaught from the beast? Nope, and Tunde Ajayi steps in, and Artur Beterbiev does it again. 19 victories, 19 knockouts, 8 championship fights. None have gone the distance, because this man is a destructive force.
I want Bivol.
A legacy fight, though, how much would it mean to you, and when and where would you want it?
This right now is like everything, like, you know. In this fight, we have 4 belts. It's like, you know, it's a really good fight, I think so.
The only belt separating Beterbiev from undisputed is the BA. Dimitri Bivol, the undefeated phenom, has that. Bivol says he's agreed to terms to fight Beterbiev in Saudi Arabia, to fight the winner of this fight. But there is business to be done, and it's a challenge against the tall and skilled Smith. Not in the amateurs, not in the pros. Former world champion has never hit the canvas.
See, them punches don't look like anything, right? They are. They're heavy blows.
Even glancing blows from Beterbiev can do serious damage, and Smith's in trouble. He's in big trouble here in round 4. The champ peppering Headshot after headshot, trying to free himself on the inside, and he does. Smith trying to hold up to it.
Oh,
set him up. Balance.
Set him up.
Never been knocked down. Smith is in trouble. Beterbiev caught him with a right hand, and now the head attack, left and right, and that is the first time the former champ has ever been down. Watch out! Here comes Beterbiev. Oh, he looks rough. The most dangerous puncher in the game is ready to close the show. Archer in front of these fans, mauling at short distance, and Smith just crumbles, collapses, and goes to the canvas again. Buddy McGirt's going into the ring. This is over. Archer Beterbiev with a sledgehammer finish. He does it again. 20 for 20. The most dangerous puncher in all of boxing. He is as heavy-handed as can be.
Bob, the question for you is, Dimitri Bivol, Artur Beterbiev for Undisputed, is it done?
3 months after the end of Ramadan, we'll be ready to fight Bivol, probably in Riyadh.
This is on your list of dream fights. The dream becomes a reality. 2 pound-for-pound ranked fighters, 2 of the best fighters in the whole world, will collide and decide who the unified and undisputed light heavyweight king really is.
Like you say, I'm collecting belts and I need one more.